What's going on, YouTube? It's No Change coming to you live from PC Plaza, and I am here with another episode of my new Orleans Pelicans MyLeague here in NBA 2K16. And as you guys see, we're getting close to the All-Star break. I'm sorry, actually, we've passed the All-Star break, and I'm trying to work out a trade here. The biggest piece that I wanted to move in this trade was Eric Gordon, and I got this offer from the Kings GM, and I changed around the deal a little bit. And I was thinking, what can I do? So I wanted to get Seth Curry because I believe the Pelicans passed up on him when he got a chance to play for the New Orleans Pelicans Summer League team. And I feel like I wanted him back on our team, even though I wanted to get rid of a guard, or I just got rid of a guard in trading Ish Smith. But I was thinking, I can use another guard behind Norris Cole, especially if Norris Cole decides not to come back. And then also, I didn't even get a chance to talk about the best piece of that trade, which is Rudy Gay. And he comes to New Orleans and he brings scoring ability, shooting ability. I just am really excited about this team I'm going to have now, because I think at the 2 guard, I'm going to go ahead and put Tyreke Evans there. Drew Holiday is coming off of his minutes restriction, so he should be playing a lot more. And then we have Rudy Gay eventually going to move into that starting 3 wing player spot. And then, of course, we have Anthony Davis and then Omer Ashik or Alexis Ajinça, depending on who's playing hot at that moment. I've switched those guys around so much, but until we feel that Rudy Gay and Seth Curry have developed chemistry with our players and understand our system, they will be coming off of the bench playing limited minutes. And I think we have quite a bit of time to ramp up until the playoffs, because I definitely think we're going to be there. So they have quite a bit of time to develop that chemistry and understand our system and coaching and everything like that. But in this episode, we're going to go ahead and play against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I will be displaying our new jerseys as you guys see there. I'm excited for this one. Alright guys, so before we get into the actual gameplay and the highlights, I want to let you guys know that for some reason in this game I thought that when you edit the jerseys or design jerseys that they're going to be an alternate. So I made the big mistake of overwriting our actual home and away jerseys. So I want you guys to stay tuned for an actual design, because these jerseys are not the jerseys that I will keep throughout the season. I actually developed these as an alternate, but they're going to have to do for now as our home and away jerseys. I actually have changed those in the recent episodes, so in the newer ones you will see my actual design that I think you guys will be pretty excited for. I think they look really good. These are really nice and slick as well. Looks like black, but it's actually dark blue, and I have the nicknames on the back, and that's one of the reasons, or one of the ways you can tell that I really thought these were going to be alternates, but they're actually our home and away jerseys. So let's get into this commentary. These guys are playing very, very well. I showed the stats earlier in the vid, but I was actually talking about the trade. Nonetheless, the Thunder are playing the 3rd best defense in the league, not allowing too many points per game because they lock down the middle. So let's see what type of game Anthony Davis will have against this defense. And there is Tyreke Evans raising up over Serge Ibaka and finishes with the vicious, malicious, and delicious slam there. And there it is again. Take another look at it. And I don't know if you guys remember that phrase that I used back in our Hornets days, but anyway, we're leading this game with about 5 minutes to go in the first period, and here's DJ Augustine holding the ball as the shot clock winds down. Going to kick it to McGarry, and kicks it to Robertson, and he will shoot an air ball. That's a tough defensive possession there. Rudy Gay applying the pressure defensively, and this time DJ Augustine decides to take that one and drains it. We are trailing in this game. We're going to try to get Anderson involved, and he hits the turnaround jump shot, and you guys know he's known to knock down a few of those, and he does just that. And we are trailing in this game by 4 points going into the second quarter. This is a game that we really need to win. We've already knocked off one #1 seed. Let's see if we can do it for the West. So we're going to see how this game goes. And here is Tyreke Evans getting another vicious, malicious, and delicious slam. And we're going to coin that phrase for Tyreke Evans only. And here's Tyreke Evans again, just putting on a clinic right now, knocking down a 3 there. And it looks like he may be in for his best scoring night of the season so far. So here is Norris Cole going to kick this one to Rudy Gay. Pump fakes and going to knock down this long range 2. And that's the shooting that we want to see from him. And he actually has some room to improve his jump shot as well. And here he is getting to the paint for a slam. And that's the slashing ability we want to see from Rudy Gay. He hasn't really found a home in the last few years, ever since leaving Memphis. And here's another player we traded for in Anthony Morrow. Hasn't quite panned out how we wanted to since trading for him, but we'll give it a few more games to see how this goes with the Anthony Morrow project. But he's not shooting nearly as well as I wanted him to. But that's okay, because we have a whole second half of the season that needs to be played, and then the playoffs, because the Pelicans making the playoffs right now is pretty much imminent. We are 4th in the conference standings right now. But while I'm talking your head off, Anthony Davis just knocked down another 3. The defense has to cover him coming down the court after the inbound, because if not, we'll just get a handoff from Drew to Anthony Davis, and he'll knock that down. But speaking of knocking shots down, Kevin Durant has been on a straight-up tear. We are trailing in this game at the half by 1 point, 47-46. OKC out in front, and Kevin Durant leading the charge for the Thunder, knocking down a lot of long-range shots. Had a very good half shooting the ball from behind the arc. And we take the lead in this game. This is shaping up to be another very good game versus a top-seeded team in the NBA. So let's see how the Pelicans can finish this game out. And there's a nice lane by Kevin Durant. We can't seem to find any answer for him. And here's DJ Augustine taking the ball, going to find none other than Kevin Durant. And guess what he'll do? Knock that shot down. We're going to find Rudy Gay from the screen, and he's going to knock down that shot. That seems to be a sweet spot so far in this game. And here he is again, running a play for him to get open. He gets beyond the arc, and he will knock that shot down, and that's exactly what we want. And here's Rudy Gay again, taking over the third period with a slam. He is playing very, very well. I see him getting acclimated to this system. And here's Anthony Morrow in transition, going to get a lay-in, so we even get a contribution from him. We are leading by 4 in this game. Here is Kevin Durant with the and 1. Can we find an answer for this guy? If I had to find a knock on Rudy Gay so far in this third period, it would be defense, because Kevin Durant is going absolutely ballistic on us right now, and we cannot allow him to go into the fourth quarter with that type of momentum, because you know he will knock down some really big shots. And here he is at the line, gonna convert the three-point play, and he's a little bit tired, so that's probably the only thing that will be able to stop him is himself. And we're losing in this game by 1 point. 73-72 is the score, so this seems like it's going to be another epic finish here at the Smoothie King Center. And we've been talking about Kevin Durant a lot, but we haven't heard too much from Russell Westbrook, his wingman. But there's Enes Kanter on the boards over 3 Pelicans and gets the basket after the putback. And there is Rudy Gay taking a shot, offensive rebound by Ashik. Drew Holiday wide open, going to step up and say, why not? I'm going to take this and tie things up at 83. So we are trailing in this game by 3 points. Here's Anthony Davis drawing the double team. We have very good ball movement out to Holiday, and he will knock that one down and tie it up yet again. He's doing everything he can. Anthony Davis drawing yet another double team. More good ball movement. This time is Tyreke Evans knocking down the 3 for the lead, 88-89. And here's a pass to Anthony Davis from Pondexter, and Anthony's going to knock that one down. So when he's not double teamed, he definitely can score. And here is Russell out to Serge Ibaka, and he knocks down the 3. Very nice. So 91-91, a nice crossover. Oh my Lord. He just did 2 Pelicans very dirty. Someone called PETA on Kevin Durant. But here's a nice screen by Ashik. We're going to dish it in to him from Holiday, and we tie things up again at 93. So this is a very good game. Pelicans with possession. 30 seconds left. We're going to call a screen. All right, get there, Anthony Davis. What we're going to do. Drew Holiday taking it in, kicking it to Anthony. Anthony going in, finishing over the defense of Serge Ibaka to give us the lead. Anthony Davis coming through late in the game once again. 19 seconds left. Westbrook with the ball, top of the key. Letting the play develop. There's Kevin Durant open for a second. I decide to guard him, and here he is, another screen, and I guard that perfectly, and he knocks it down anyway. They take the lead by 1. So here's my last possession of the game, 5.6 left, 95-96. Anthony Davis with the ball, trying to get to the basket. Triple team, kicks it out to, oh my lord, that's terrible. We cannot get a shot up that makes sense, and Ashik is forced to take the long 2, only to end in an air ball. So the Oklahoma City Thunder come into the Smoothie King Center and conquer the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, this is a game that could be a future playoff matchup. We'll just have to wait and see. But honestly, just no change speaking now. I will take full responsibility for that last possession. I didn't know where to kick it because, like I saw, they were triple teaming him. Well, I think that they were double teaming him. Kevin Durant was on his way to guard Tyreke Evans, but just couldn't draw anything up there. Them, bringing that much pressure on Anthony Davis definitely threw me off. And just couldn't get up a good shot, and that's how it ended. But we are unable to make magic happen a second time versus a top-seeded team. But we may see them in the playoffs. So I just want to let you guys know that before I end this episode, this is the last time you'll see these jerseys. The next jerseys that you will see will be the official jerseys that I show for the remainder of this series. I won't be changing the jerseys anymore, probably just this one time, because I didn't even mean to change them in the first place. So I'm going to redesign the Pelicans. I might as well use this as a time to give them a rebranding, because I wasn't a big fan of the jerseys when we first announced our name change and color scheme and everything like that. But anyway, Kevin Durant had an excellent game versus us. I'm ready to see his scoring totals, as the Pelicans had some pretty decent scoring from Rudy Gay and Anthony Davis, but just wasn't enough to get the victory. We actually held the Thunder to under 100 points, and anytime you have a scorer like Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, that's always an accomplishment. So I think one of the reasons why we lost is if you compare the Stars' minutes, Kevin Durant played 39. Anthony Davis played, I believe, 26 or 29. So we're not having our best player out on the floor as much as we'd want to, and that's because I want to preserve him for playoff purposes, because we're going to use him so much in the playoffs. I mean, you never know with everybody else. The only player that I actually can count on for a performance will be playing a lot of minutes. So I hope to see you guys in the next one as we start ramping up towards the playoffs, and I'll see you guys in the next one later.